that would be very nice to do because I feel like things need to change, and I feel like the way people are going about things isn't going the right way. There's way too much hate going on, and I think that the way people are handling it has inspired me to reply the way I reply, how I honestly feel. So when I see other TikTokers reply, I'm like, how will I do it if I got comments like that? And I do get a lot of different comments, assorted comments. I just did a video on someone saying, "Oh, ignore the haters," which I agree, ignore, but at the same time, here's two things. Okay, so I reply back. Well, I do ignore them because they ignore me. But what I really mean is what they're saying, I ignore because it doesn't pertain to me. I'm a mirror. We're all mirrors of each other. And what they're saying to me is just a reflection of what they are thinking about themselves. So when I'm ignoring what they say, it's just like, oh, for example, I get, you need help, right? So I don't need help, I know that. So I ignore that. But I'm also going to confront it because I feel that they need to know that there's diversity in this world, and they seem to have missed the mark in understanding diversity is more than what they're seeing. And there's a lot of people out there that look different, and they are a bit toxic, I think. And I feel bad for them too, because they make other people who express themselves look bad. You see, everybody I've seen, most people I've seen, not everybody is a bad word to use, most people, or people in general, they're getting too sensitive. Now, there's nothing wrong with sensitivity because I have been through a lot of sensitivity in my life. And sensitivity brought me to the point of saying, I don't want to be that. I want to be the person who does not care what people say. And I always had that in me since I was a kid. But things happened and I became too sensitive, and I'm like, I don't want this. I want to just be the most confident person in the world. And I got it. I worked for it. Because I know who I am. And I don't have to explain myself to anybody. But at the same time, when you don't explain yourself to anyone, you're just, in a way, promoting ignorance. Because, I don't have to say anything, but then there's no communication there. You're just ending it. And I think there needs to be more conversations and more narratives in this world for people to go by. So I'd rather be the person to reply to everybody. I reply to everyone. I reply to negative comments or positive comments. And see, I don't like to even call them haters. I'd rather say that they're just not, they interpret differently. I know that sounds like soft language, but, we're told, express yourself, freedom of speech. And I think they interpreted that as, oh, look at this strange person. I'm going to say, you need help. And while they can say that and they have the freedom to do that, it's really not doing anything. Not to me, at least. But I know they might say that to someone else, and it's going to hurt them. So we need to step up. I've stepped up. And if anybody wants to join me in stepping up, we know where it's coming from. Why don't we let them speak for themselves? And they usually won't speak for themselves. You've seen my videos. I say, make a video. Tell me why you think these things. Tell me what it is that makes you comment these things, and we can discuss it. And usually they don't, and that's fine because I seem to have diffused the bomb, so to speak. So one of my goals, really, if there is a goal, and I'm just going off the top of my head right now, is to have more dialogue on an app that is a video app. You know, it's very easy to type something, but can you get up and speak it? Can you get up and say it? Because if you're not able to get up and say it, and if you're going to have a profile without your pictures or videos on it, you don't have much to say. And even if you do, because I do get comments from people who have stuff, well, now get onto your phone and say something. Say it. Let's discuss it. Because when you tell me I need help, it's a joke. But then I have to remember, what if they are joking around? Maybe that's their sense of humor. We all have different senses of humor. And like one of the other reasons, I have lots of reasons. One of the other reasons I say get on the phone and say it is let me see how you're delivering it. Maybe it's supposed to be funny. You know, we all have different senses of humor. You know, I'm all about a good joke and a good sense of humor. You know, people used to say to me, you realize they're laughing at you and not with you? And you know what I say to that? They're laughing. Let there be joy. Because that's it. Why am I going to waste time being offended if someone's laughing at me? I can laugh back. It's that easy. So thank you for your kind comment. And thank you for your inspiration. And I didn't realize I was teaching, maybe subliminally. But yes, I hope to impart new ways of handling people, whatever the comments are. And I think we need to stop using the comment section and start using the video part of this app to really get things going and really make things more spicy and interesting. Because, you know, variety is the spice of life, which is why I like color so much. Thank you and have a peaceful day. Today is all about peace.